He said, "It doesn't matter what you do." I'm gonna get emotional. He said, and then I heard, "Okay, now we're gonna close the records," and I was like, "No!" I'm like, so today I wanted to share with you my experience with the Akashic Records for the first time. There had been, for a couple weeks now leading up to it, different signs to either have a reading done or learn more about it. And there's been like this internal pull to explore it more. And I haven't really been listening, but eventually I followed the breadcrumbs and I looked more into it. I stumbled upon a video by Linda Howe, and it was like an introduction to the Akashic Records and how to open your own. And I was like, okay, well, I didn't think much of it and I didn't have any expectations. I didn't really know what to expect or what to feel or how to think. But I figured like now is a good time as ever to kind of explore and see what's up with that. So we went through the opening prayer, and then I used my full name that I was given at birth, that is my current name. And then when I was closing my eyes and I was kind of trying to see what would happen, I opened a door and then I was gliding. I can't even say walking because it's like I was kind of like gliding into this room that was just like this beautiful room of golden wood. It was like this beautiful, beautiful library. And there was like these desks, and I was like, wow. And I could see all the books and I could see all the colors, and then I could see like, I felt like there were a lot of people there, but I just couldn't necessarily see them. But I sensed a lot of other beings. And then I saw a desk with like a book open, and I was like, ooh, that's mine. That's the one where all my information is in. And I sat myself down at the desk and I was about to like go into it and read it. And then she said something about, listen for a message, like listen if there's anything, that they're trying to tell you. And so I was like, okay, is there a message for me? And then before I knew it, there was this really old man. It was like kind of like balding, but he had like really long hair and then these like really long beard. And I could see him like going on my forehead with his hand, kind of like this. And it was such an incredible moment because I had been so confused about what to do, and I feel like there's so many things that I feel like I should be doing or need to be doing, and I feel like there's so many different things that I want to learn how to do, but I just don't know what direction to take. Like there's such a wide variety, and I feel like my path is coming to like this juncture where it can go like in 20 million different ways, but there's so many options and there's so many ways that I'm just kind of like, I don't know what to do. Like there's too many options. I just don't know which one is the right one. And it's been kind of stressing me out without even realizing it, that I was stressed out by it. So when he put his hand on my forehead, he said, "It doesn't matter what you do." I'm gonna get emotional. He said, "It doesn't matter what you do as long as you help people, because that is the whole reason why you're on this earth in the first place. So it doesn't matter what you do as long as you help people." And I was like, wow, that just kind of touched me like in my heart and in my soul, and it gave me such a piece of, I don't know, just peace. And I was like, wow. So it really doesn't matter which way I go. Either way, it's going to be just fine. And it really doesn't matter what I do as long as I'm helping people. And it made all this stress kind of like lift off my shoulders instantly. And then I heard, okay, now we're going to close the records. And I was like, no! I'm like, my book is right there. Everything's right there. But then I had to close the records, and that was my first experience with it. And so ever since then, I've been going down the rabbit hole. So there you go. That was my first experience with the Akashic Records.